So breakout on defense. Drop your breakout performer on defense. And you want to go first on this one? Because did I go first last time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead and knock it out there.
There's only one answer left.
Uh-oh.
Because he was eligible for the other ones.
He was.
For DPOY and also most improved. But I feel like breakout fits his type of performance the best, and that's kind of why I'm going to be giving him the slot.
I know you're talking about hype the crowd up. The celebration? Something like that, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Something like that.
Is it?
I don't know.
He needs to get something better.
I would agree. It's something like that, though.
That's not something memorable at all.
It is not. It took me like multiple times watching.
At least Bud had the Gravedigger.
Yeah, I like the.
And TJ would do it with him. That would be cool.
They would like all the way 20 yards down the field. It's dope.
He needs to work on something new.
Yeah,
he can't do CPR anymore.
Oh God.
Well, no, did you see this?
It was.
They canceled the celebration in Madden too. They're taking it out of the game. Apparently, it was in Madden.
I get it. But bro, that celebration is hard.
The CPR one?
Let's be real, it's hard, bro.
You can't do it anymore.
I know, but it's hard.
No one can.
Remember, they started doing it in basketball. It was basketball they were doing it first. Basketball they hit you with the oh man, that was such a dope celly. Oh, hi.
His own one was. What's he doing?
I thought
he drawing a picture, a
I
frame.
Don't know, bro. It's
like
not a frame. It's not a frame. It's definitely like here, and he points down. So I don't know, because at first I thought he was doing what Hargrave do. Hargrave make a little thing and he kick in the dough. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was thinking he was doing that, but then I'm like, maybe it's a cross. But I'm like, it's nothing up top. It's just I don't know the celebration. Next time we talk to him, we'll ask him what the celebration is. Because I really don't know what the celebration is.
But yeah, it's Alex Highsmith.
Yeah.
Last year goes from 6 sacks to 14.5. Mm-hmm. Should have been a Pro Bowler.
I'd agree.
Remains to be seen what TJ Watt decides to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I will say? I don't want to make it seem... He did make a big jump from last year to this year, but I actually do think he had a really great sophomore season, too.
We would both agree, yeah.
It just didn't show up as much in the stats, particularly with sacks, because he still had 15 tackles for loss and 74 total tackles. 15 QB hits.
Is a lot. Double-digit QB hits, yeah, you're cooking, bruh.
Because my point is, he has less tackles for loss this season, 12.
Mm-hmm.
He has only 5 more QB hits, and he has less overall tackles this year. Last year he had 74. This year he had 63. Yep. So last year, I think he was deserving of around 9 or 10. He was so close on some of them.
Yep.
But yeah, to get a solid 14.5.
And I was with him dealing with Melvin Ingram being a little disgruntled.
True.
Yeah, that was also going on. Yeah.
Yeah, so to get a solid 14.5, there's no doubt about that. You were one of the top edge rushers in the league this year, and hopefully you get rewarded to it and you can play in some of these Pro Bowl games and play dodgeball and all that stuff. Yeah. And then next time I go on your Pro Football Reference, it'll say Pro Bowl.
And then we feel like...
That's all on TJ. It's all on TJ,
better,
though.
It'll feel better, man. But yeah, I'm with you, man. This is a no-brainer to me, man. Alex Highsmith is my breakout performer on defense. He balled out last year. But what was the thing that, I definitely was the one hollering about it over here? It's a double-digit sack guy. He's a 10-plus sack guy, man. We could identify that just in what he had been putting on tape and even some of his near misses. But I really thought that he put it all together this year. And he started out great off the first game. The way that he was able to put up those numbers to start the season off, really kick it off where instead of him chasing the sack lead, he was, a sack leader for a while this season, man, up until the second half of the year. But I just think that, man, he really just showed what he is capable of with and without TJ. When TJ wasn't out there, he still was productive, but we obviously saw that he is more of the super high-end 2 than maybe a super high-end 1, like how we look at TJ. If TJ would have 14.5, you know what I mean? Like how we would look at those guys differently. But to me, man, I think that he is one of those guys that you definitely want to keep here for a while, man, because that productivity is only going to continue to increase. He is just going to continue to get more confident in who he is. And just when you play this game, if you can get that confidence and really sustain it, and you get in a situation where you have a group that you're building with, like him and TJ, that's the type of stuff where you're like, man, we could get 2-3 years together of really just cooking. And that could be special for us, man. When you talk about James Harrison and Lamar Woodley and what those guys are doing, you think Bud and TJ for a little while.
I think Highsmith is going to extend his career a little bit better than Woodley, though, if I had to bet.
I would agree. And shout out to Wood. We ain't got no issues with Woodley, but
Woodley had his 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Sometimes the success gets you, okay? Sometimes you get the success, and sometimes the success gets you. It is what it is. All right. It happens. It happens. All right. But yeah, I'm with you. Alex does not give me that type of vibe. Yeah. Obviously, he's a dude that we got a relationship with, man. We just feel like, yeah, he's gonna be one of those guys, man, that just works harder to prove, even more so what he can be, because he's also gonna be one of those guys. I feel like as long as TJ is here, he's gonna forever be in his shadow. He's gonna forever have to prove his worth. He's gonna forever have to prove that he is not just a byproduct of 90, even though we already know that. I just think that that's something that he's gonna continue to show, and that's the thing that makes me super excited about him. But yeah, hands down, he was my breakout performer on defense.
Let's not forget the 5 forced fumbles too.
Oh, good call.
Led the league.
Led the league, right? Yeah, good call.
So not only the 14.5 sacks, but
Yeah,
getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands.
Definitely good call. Alrighty.
That was the shit Bud Dupree was doing his last season or two.
That was the difference
with us before he went to the Titans.
Yep.
Like that's why we were in a way devastated by losing him, because
the turnovers.
He was getting there. He was getting to the quarterback. He had double-digit sacks and stuff, but. Yeah, he was getting to the strip sacks too, and critical moments, like in late fourth quarters. Didn't the one he strip sack and then he picked it up?
Yeah. Filthy.